Everett, what's up? Yo, yo. Big Mikey, what up? What is this? NASDAQ futures. Hope you did too, man. I had a great Easter. Ryan, what's up, dude? Appreciate that, guys. Hope you guys did too. I'm back and better. Stayed away from the markets this weekend for a refresher. There you go. It's a good thing because they weren't open. I'm just messing with you, Dakota. I like to hear that, man. Making any money today? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, back testing. Yeah, I got you. Blaze, what's up, man? Stu just looks more jacked each life. I appreciate that, man. I'm not feeling jacked right now. I appreciate that, though. How do you cash out profit money? You could. There's different ways. Different firms offer different things. Some of them do offer crypto payouts. I don't do that. I do just ACH deposits into my account, straight into my business account. How do you know which draw to focus on? Right now, we're just kind of trading in between London low and London high. We're just right in the fat of the zone, and it's just been consolidating. But I mean, typically you can get a good idea. The way you can really determine it is just wait for one draw to get swept. Like if we were to get London high to get swept, we would either want to see how bookmap starts stacking up, and if it's looking for a reversal, the next draw would be London low after sweeping London high. So if it didn't, if we're just creating momentum after sweeping that London low or that London high, we'd be targeting these draws above us. Sometimes you got to wait for a level to get swept in order to get an idea. Right now, we're looking like we're headed down, but we'll see. We got this sell side that we're picking up here. Excuse me. You do pay taxes, yep. You have to pay taxes on crypto too if you cash the crypto out. You don't have to pay it immediately. Whatever you don't convert, I don't think you have to pay taxes on what if you're just converting. If you're taking payouts in crypto and then you just let the crypto sit, I don't think you have to pay taxes on that. Pretty sure, but I don't know. Could be wrong. There's several high time frame inefficiencies up there. Several gaps. We got this daily gap right here that we're in right now. We got a daily gap right there. Got a weekly gap up here, and a monthly gap pretty far up there. We do have these support levels underneath us. What percent do you save for taxes? I set aside 40% just to be safe. I'm not a CPA though, guys. These are questions you, for your own personal benefit, want to take up with a professional. Ken, that's what I would definitely be looking. If I was looking to take a short, I'd be looking for a sweep of that London high first, or like we've been getting the past couple weeks, we've been getting a push right up close to that London high, and then a reversal. We get those inversions and a dump after that. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Try. I have a video on my page of exactly how to get started so that you can not waste your own money. There's a video pinned on my page. Go check that out. I've heard stuff like that too, Jay. I know what you're getting ready to say. I've heard a guy that trades specifically like that kind of. He notices patterns like that and trades those sorts of things. It's interesting. Those sorts of things are interesting to me. Those kind of patterns. We'll see if there's a setup. I mean, if there's something to trade off of, I'll definitely look for an opportunity. This wick low, I think, is the target right now, potentially. Is a 1K payout worth it to request? Absolutely. Got word of a 30-day ceasefire. I think hell's about to rain down on them, man, because I don't think they're going to reopen the strait. What's funny is I made that video and said that 10 a.m. today was the 48-hour deadline, and it is. For some reason, Trump's math is different than mine. I don't know what he's talking about, but he says that it's actually Tuesday at 8 p.m. I think he's doing that because that's when the market's closed. But if you were to do 48 hours from when he actually said what he said and do the calculations, it's 10 a.m. Eastern time today. So who knows? Who knows what's going on with all that? Chart are you looking at? This is NASDAQ futures. Ballast, I'd take that to the bank then, man. Cash that in. You're in their Discord? C-bomb of trading. Appreciate that, man. The minute I saw the post, I immediately went to your Instagram. I knew you posted it. Yeah. Dragon, what's up, dude? Dragon, do you follow me on YouTube? Did you see that old guy that made a comment? I know that if Iggy or Izzy, if he's in here, I think he saw it. He said something like, "No one's going to ever take you seriously as long as you don't have a shirt on." I deleted it because I had said something back to him that I regretted, so I deleted the comment. Dude, I was having so many issues with that. I need to dial that in. That's a weekend job that I'm going to have to do. It's going to take some time. And this weekend, obviously, I was out of town. So I want to make sure that I like that idea. I like the concept, Jay, of it doing that. It's just, I got to figure out what's wrong with the code that I'm using that isn't causing it to automatically do it. I have to manually go in there every morning and do it. How do you stay motivated to work out? I look around me. You're going to go in for longs? Who knows? We're waiting for the market to open to get an idea of what price is going to do today. Look good naked. Yeah. That's definitely a motivator too. Made 1,000 during Asia last night. Might just have to be done for the day. That's not a bad idea, man. Depending on how price moves. You got in on the pump, Presto? Do 20 push-ups and a handstand. That's impressive, man. Week 3 of trying to win the giveaway. That's right, I gotta set that up. Is today a good day to trade? We'll see, man. Market opens in 19 minutes and 20 seconds, so we'll see. We shall see. We got news at 10. Don't forget that. Set up a new giveaway for you guys. Be Sunday at 5 p.m. 2. Any book map orders? Yeah, there's orders stacked up in both directions. It's not very decisive at the moment. Just took a 2K payout, but man, Top Step has been slow on them lately. I've heard that. Price is going to go up and down. Solid analysis, Ballas. I love it. The giveaway is live in the Discord if you guys want to join it. Nancy, what's up? Or Mike, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I got the orb right here for you. Just got to flip this on. You can see it. Seven to 5 tomorrow, right? So 8:05 Eastern time tomorrow, right? Isn't that right, Blaze? Isn't that what he said? Or did he just change it again? He can't. I don't think math is his strong suit. Yeah, Presto. That's exactly what I said to my brother. I was just talking to him. One of my brothers was just here. He just left. But I said if I was guessing exactly what we would do, I'd think that we'd take this London high and then dump. But I could be totally wrong. Why would I not care about that, man? That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. Mizu, I thought today was Trump's deadline, but apparently he's saying Trump is saying it's tomorrow. If you were to do the math from when he tweeted that 48 hour thing, the math would be today at 10 a.m. Eastern time, but He's saying, I think he said it's tomorrow at 8 p.m. I think Trump said it's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see. Who freaking knows, man? Your brother trades too, yeah. He's not too heavy into it. He dabbles. Hard work paying off. It usually does, man. Keep it up. Hard work usually pays off. Keeping us on our toes, yeah, to say the least. You're boycotting gas stations today? Filled up yesterday for $5 a gallon for premium. Is that the same brother who had SV? He didn't have SVJ, he had SV. But yeah, same brother. Exactly, Dakota. Exactly. Danny, this isn't a pair. I don't trade Forex anymore. This is just NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ and S&P futures. Yeah, 5 is crazy, man. You trade ES, yeah. It's on here as well. I've been leaning more towards NASDAQ this year, but yeah, that was the... Can't see it. Can't see it. It's not clear. Took a picture of it. $5.14. It's crazy. Took a road trip yesterday. I was driving back from my family's place. Is this Trade Locker? No, this is TradingView. This is not gold either. This is NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ futures. What's your strategy? Buy low, sell high. No, I combine order flow and momentum with ICT, more so leaning towards the order flow and momentum. But if I see an ICT setup, I'll make sure that the book map and my other instincts and confluences are lining up, and I'll take an ICT trade here and there. But order flow and momentum. How you doing, bro? Doing great, man. Hope you are. You have a laptop? I do. I'm not on it right now. It's a desktop setup. How do you use VWAPs for entries? Depends. So it depends on where, you can anchor VWAPs to different time frames or different times. So theoretically, it's used as it can be used as support or resistance. If you're continuously trading above it, then it's a level of support, meaning if you were to get price to come down and respect the VWAP, bounce off of it, you could use that as an entry there and then put your stop just below it. Or in the inverse of that, if it's price is trading below the VWAP's above us, and it's constantly rejecting off of it, it's a level of resistance. So you could use it as an entry point there, put your stops above it. But you need other things. You need other confluences as well. You can't just, some people just take strictly VWAP trades, but I wouldn't do that. I would make sure your book map's lined up with what you're seeing. Make sure you have a draw on liquidity, even if it's just a swing point. Swing points are great. Draws like this would be a draw. This level would be a draw. Obviously, this high would be a draw. Things like that. How much fun do you suggest I buy? Well, for one thing, Joseph, stop spamming the chat, please. We don't do that. And I don't know what you mean. What fund do you suggest I buy? That's not a coherent question. You're my favorite streamer. I appreciate that, Nora. You're my favorite streamer. Confluences come together to form a model, but the unicorn model, as you know, is one of the ICT models that I like to trade. It's a great model. Sitting on your hand type of day. Could be, man. Could be. Get back on it. Calls and puts are options. We're trading futures, Sarah. So you would ask short or long. Don't know. We'll wait for the open tell us what it wants to do. I watch you every morning while I lay in bed and wiggle my toes. I appreciate that, man. I hope you're cozy. What laptop? I use a MacBook. I don't know, Sarah. That's not the way I trade. I don't just automatically have an established direction that I'm going to trade in. I wait for the market to tell me what it wants to do. I wait for the market to pick a direction. I look for an entry point in that direction, and I take a trade. What prop account? Okay, 50K I think is a pretty good standard across the board for most firms. 50K accounts gives you enough drawdown without having a massive profit target. The 50K Tradeify Select accounts only have a $2,500 profit target, so I think it's a solid account to go with. Lucid, it's solid. Take Profit Trader, solid. You ever heard of Eddie? Yeah, I think Eddie follows me. But yeah, I have. I see him. I saw him live last night. I appreciate that, man. Absolutely. You do the same. 25K is not a bad account, but it just has such tight drawdown that you have to really be careful. Good morning, good morning. Eight minutes and 30-ish seconds until market open here. Did they change it? LOL. I hadn't looked. The 5 accounts that I had when they were from prior to the rules and all that getting changed. It was $2,500 profit target then. Is it bad that I don't get out of bed until 8:25? I think that is bad, yeah. Because you're talking about 5 minutes before your open, because your market open is at 8:30, right? Can you check gold? There's gold. The trades you take in a day? Depends, man. It depends. I don't try to take too many though. I take 2 or 3 maybe. Can't do what you do on a phone. I wouldn't recommend it, especially not if you're trying to use Bookmap. You can't really do what I'm doing without Bookmap. Corey, what's up? No, I'm not in a trade. You'll see if I'm in a trade. Tax week, yeah. I got all that taken care of a while ago. I'm not dealing with that. You're an ES Mini, very nice. Before the market opens, could you please show the VWAP indicator you use in the settings for it? For some reason, mine on TradingView look weird. Tyler, are you just searched volume weighted average price, right? That's all it is right there. If you just search VWAP, it also comes up. But it's right there, volume weighted average price, and right here, volume weighted average price. And it's right there. It's the first one on there. Yeah, and then you take the bands off. There's extra bands that it gives you when you do that. So where it says bands multiplier, I only have the one on. You can take those other 2 off. There are different anchor points for those. So you can do like a VWAP based on the high of day, VWAP based on the low of day, VWAP based on the 8 a.m. market or New York session open, or the true day open from 6 p.m. the night before. There's different anchor points that you can choose for VWAP. So that's why sometimes you'll see people with multiple VWAP bands on their chart. Verse of the day real quick. Tristan posted it. No, thoughts I'm not. You'll see when I'm in a trade. You didn't. It's not in there, Tristan. Guess I'm tripping. Let's see. Verse of the day. James 5:16. Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective. James 5:16. I use a couple different anchor points. So there's this indicator right here. Typically anchors it to the 8 a.m. Usually this has an 8 a.m. anchor. I use the one that you see on the book map, which is anchored to the 6 p.m. True Day Open. Yeah, James always got some good verses. Jimmy, what's up, man? SSL is sell side liquidity. Jimmy, use the ICT kill zone and pivots indicator, and it'll show you the London high, London low, Asia high, Asia low, all the highs that I have marked out. You see, if you look here, I got all these marked out. Sorry, if you see here, you'll see I have all of these marked out. So these are the different highs and lows. Asia high, London high, New York PM high previous, lunch high, New York AM high previous. Yeah, it draws on liquidity. Yeah, I use the Ray tool and mark those out. I have a video on how I do that on my page. Doing great, man. Doing great. Hope you are. ICT kill zone and pivots is the name. Appreciate the likes over there on the tube. Missy B, appreciate that. I hope you did too. Good morning, good morning. Hugo, what's up, man? Pairing it with a Celsius. There you go. De-risk type of day. I like that. You got 1 minute until market open. I'll check it out, Ballas. Here we go. ICT kills in and pivots, Nathan. Smack that, Nando. Up 500, very nice, Nando. Man, my stomach just acted up. Just watched my bro tank his account. That sucks. Take a buy the midline of that rectangle. No, that's a potential breaker marked out. The 5-minute candle has to close for that to be a valid breaker. 5-minute candle has to close above this level for that to be a valid breaker. Are you getting in when there's a setup? Hey, Nando, good job, man. Have a good day. Evan, what's up, man? What is Extreme Canada? Good morning, good morning. These 350s keep rejecting. If you don't get some momentum through there, it might not have the lift we need. I did have a great Easter. Hope you did. Do you stream daily? I do. 9 a.m. to 11. What state are you in? North Carolina. What's book map look like? Book map looks like this. I'm going to turn this orb off because it's not playing out there. Currently watching South Park. Why is it good to use Bookmap? It helps tremendously. Bookmap helps tremendously, showing you a more in-depth view of the market, where orders are stacked up, where the aggression and momentum are. Highly recommend it. Depends on how it reacts, Evan. It could be a reversal, but most of the time, or a lot of the times, it creates momentum. But it reacts differently on different days. Like today's one of those days where I've been watching this since like 7. It seems like today's one of those days where you're going to be really, really careful. Psychology, Xander. Psychology. Make sure you're journaling and focusing on exactly what it is that's going wrong when you're not able to keep those fundeds. Am I all good? Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. There you go. Good job, man. Is there a way to size down? Yeah, switch to micros. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the gifts. Uno, what's up, man? Dean, what's up? How's Bookmap looking? We're lit up to 24,400, but we also have big orders down at 24,285. So just be careful. You just shave looking shiny. Shave this weekend. Breaker is the last leg up before a sweep lower, or a last leg down before a sweep higher. 6 minis, holy cow. Be careful. Yes, it's still lit up to the upside too. It's got a bunch underneath the VWAP, but there's orders all the way up to 6651 and then a little higher than that. Yeah, go to MNQM 2026. Sell a course for 20K. No one's buying that. Wouldn't feel right doing that. I did not see the John Jones road rage. What happened? You hurt somebody? That's the last person on earth you'd ever want to have an issue with. People are stupid. Last person on earth you don't want to mess with. Is Trump speaking in 10 minutes? Not that I know of. I do have book map settings in the Discord. I told you that was a good strategy, Dakota. You asked me that last week. Absolutely not, pals. Yeah, I do sometimes because I can't open my windows, so it gives me good circulation. Broski is tall. Broski is tall. 6'5" of them. How'd the Ferrari feel? Good driving car, man. Very good driving car. What do you prefer, live or funded? They both have their pros and cons. Yeah, we got news here in 2 minutes. No, we've got 2 minutes till news. I'm not in a trade. Everything's green. Cap or the Mag 7's green. I'm looking at these other indices or these other companies. One minute. Oil's green too. I mean, it's coming down now, but we'll see what happens. 20 seconds. I really didn't even mean to do it. I just did. I just made 3,000 on that. I didn't even mean to. Did not even mean to. I had thought I had 4 micros and it was 4 minis. I had a long limit order set at this wick high here because there's a massive order. I figured if we broke that, we're going to create momentum. Oh well. It's a positive, little happy mistake there. Good thing I didn't screw myself and blow that funded. Nice setup for a short potential here. We'll see. Yeah, it was on. I was on micros. That's why you didn't see it. I thought I was on micros, but is this chart right here? I have 2 charts here. One was on mini, one was on micro. And I was executing on trade of 8, so tons of orders down into the 30s here. I don't know if it's going to dump. We'll see. Orders up to 400 as well, but the majority of the liquidity looks like it's down to the 30s. Up 300, very nice. strategy in simple terms. Liquidity sweep. If I'm going to trade the ICT concept, liquidity sweep, V-shaped recovery, clear draw on liquidity, an inversion or a breaker formation, tap back in, entry on that. Oh, I'm sure, I bet PJ took this short. News in 2 hours. What are you looking at? The only red folder news, U.S. news, was at 10 a.m. Bookmap's still lit up to the downside. It's starting to have some orders populate above us here, but for the most part, it's lit up to the downside. What are you talking about, Canadian? Hola, hola. So on Lucid, I finally got past their 1250. What happened? What are you talking about, Gabby? On a eval? Appreciate that, Zach. I hope you did too, man. Clark, I'm sorry. I'm watching the book map, dude. There's tons of orders above us here. I'm watching for these pullbacks. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot I was streaming for just a second. I got "Sweet Dreams" by La Bucci or whatever playing in my ear right now. We're just, we're sitting here just vibing, man. I'm sitting here reading the book map. I'm sorry. Zach, I'm sorry. Trump needs to be banned from Truth, banned from his own platform. Come on, man. Get out of here with the spam BS. We don't need any of that. There's a pack of orders here in the 40s, mid 40s. Could test this and then push back up. Just grabbed it. Or this could be the move back down. We'll see. Just staying patient. Yeah, pretty true, Clark. I'm gonna run that song back because I was feeling that. I'm gonna throw a trade on here to target these highs. Trading just one TPT funded here. And yes, we're front running a 5-minute gap. So not always the best idea, but I believe it's going to flip here in about 8 seconds. We shall see. Yep. We're just giving this a shot. We're trading one funded account here. Not too, got plenty of drawdown in it. Not too nervous about taking this. If we get it stopped out here, I'm probably going to keep a pretty wide stop. We'll see. I'm just going to let this run for a second. Put a stop right here. Just for shits and giggles. I'll probably, if it starts to really fall back on us, I'd close it before it gets there. But that's our safety net there. Tons of liquidity up to the 400 level here on Bookmap. So could get some pullbacks between here and there. But I think we're going to get a strong push up. Could be completely wrong. We're up 3,000 on one funded already. So I might even add into this, to be completely honest. Orders down to 75 right now. And then strong up to 400. Getting a little more heavy underneath us here. I still think we got the mojo to hit that 400 mark. We'll see though. Could be totally wrong. Perfectly fine with that. The reason I keep moving that is I'm watching the order shift on Bookmap here. Order at 70. Order at 70. Want to see a strong spike to this 400 and then I'll get out. And if these 80s keep failing, then I'll just close the position. But I do think that the 400s are the target here. This is what we're still seeing on Bookmap, just so for anybody who's popping in, like, what is this trade? Here's what we're seeing. Tradeify Select are the ones that I like, Joseph, the 50K. The 80s keep failing here. At 85 level. If that fails one more time, then I might close it. We'll see. Those orders are juicy above us, though. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Tons of, look even higher, though. Even higher up to the 450 here. You would think we'd start getting some heavy push. We'll see. We'll see. Staying patient. And those orders coming in lower, I don't like that. Give us a strong push to that 400, then do what you want. I don't like how that 80 is failing. There we go, come on. Boo. See, those orders just got yanked at 95. Let's see what happens here. Could close this. It does have GC, yeah. See those orders coming in at 50, trying to pull this down a little lower here. We'll see how this reacts. More orders got yanked. Closing this. We'll re-enter if we start getting aggression. They're yanking orders above and stacking orders below, so we'll see how this goes. We'll look for a re-entry depending on how we bounce off of this VWAP right here at 24,330, potentially. It does have GC. You got to pay for the package that provides that. It's not the same as the. Look at this. It's okay though. I still think this pushes down to that. If it doesn't, then we'll see. There's a big order right there on ES. That's pulling the ship straight back up. Could have held that. It's okay. No, I do not have a short bias. Here comes the 400 now. I'm going to get back in right there, and we're going to keep a tight stop. The motherfuckers just start throwing orders down into the 60s again. All right, done with that. Switching accounts. Switching accounts. 3,000 on one, negative 7,000 or 700 on the other. No bueno, but it's okay. And it's going to end up going. You do? You have a short bias? That would go against the book map, and it would kind of go against what we're seeing here in terms of market structure. This is going to that 400 level. It's just a question of when. I feel like that was emotional. Where did you see a single bit of emotion on my part? All right, Zach, have a good one, man. Bro, go away. What's up with these bot accounts? Entering and exiting doesn't indicate emotion, man. We're going off, we're reading the book map live, so if the order book starts shifting, then you make adjustments. Clear draw there at 400, what we're seeing on the book map. We're going strictly based on what we're trying to read, what we're trying to surmise from the book map. We do have 3 bullish 5-minute gaps underneath us. So if you're trading based on ICT principles, I mean, you got decent support levels right underneath you that you would think that price is not going to break through, or that price will at least reject off of. Yeah, we're up 3,000 in one of these accounts. We're down 700 in another one. We're getting ready to get a blast through this 400 level, though. I can sense it. It happens, Mitch. It happens. Yeah, it is. It is good to go to live accounts. A lot of firms now, they have some pretty beneficial live setups, so I would definitely recommend it. How does one get a live account? You start crushing it with prop firms, taking a bunch of payouts, and they move you. I did get a loot crate. Yeah, I got the 40% off. Liquidity is kind of thin here in both directions now on in Q. How are we feeling today? Feeling good. Feeling great. Living the dream. Should put bookmap where you see the symbols, like on the right side. What's the stack on ES? There's one at 6,700 way up there. There's stuff, a good amount of stuff below us here on ES, but it wants to go higher. Yep, I see. Check out the FVG/IFVG Nephew Sam indicator. That's the one that I use for the those gaps. Opening range is way down. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's down here. Down here. Yeah, not a bad idea, Logan. Any W's today? Yeah, we're up a lot in one account, and we're down 745 in another one, and actually up in a Lucid account as well. 1500 in a Lucid, 3000 in a take profit, and down 7 in another take profit account. Haven't been grouping them, been just trading one account at a time. Orders right here at the VWAP at 24,335. Here's what I'm seeing there. Lucid doing drops now. Yeah, like a video game. Get rid of the other two, Jimmy. Keep just the first band. You can also use the ASFX free automated VWAP, and it comes with a one that's anchored to the 8 a.m. There's the VWAP right there. Just tagged it. Tag that 8 a.m. session started. Pushing below it now. Yeah, this is dangerous, guys. Be careful. Be very, very careful. No, I didn't see a tweet. The last thing he said was 3 hours ago, so. He's live. Let's see. I'm seeing Artemis. I don't see him. He's not on any of the regular news stations. They're either covering Artemis or other stuff. Look at Financial Juice. It might tell us. Iran rejects ceasefire in reply to U.S. via Pakistan. I would say prepare for some activities if that's the case. See how we got pretty thin on NQ. There's orders below on ES. Yet we're pushing up. This is called Bookmap, man. This is level 2 data software, institutional order flow. It's not a chart. It's software. This is my chart. Could you explain? Yeah, this shows volume, shows where orders are resting in the market, and it also shows the aggression at which orders are being placed. And you can see how buyers and sellers are flashing here, trying to get in and get out. Fishing price also. So volume, yes, exactly. Those circles are, they call them volume dots. The bigger they are, there's more volume traded at that level or executed at that level. Yeah, Chris, it's not respecting that. It's strange, man. Now it's acting like it wants to respect it, but then you got the first presented 5 above that, so it's like definitely not ideal trading conditions. If you haven't taken a trade, I'd say just either sit on your hands or call it a day. Wait until tomorrow or later in the week. Don't blow accounts. It's order flow. For a swing trader, man, I think it'd be kind of tough because the order book changes pretty quickly. Like we were just taking that long earlier, targeting that 400 level, and then you see how we had all these orders up here at that 400 level. As soon as this loads, you'll see we had all these orders up here, and then you can see they got yanked. So the order book can change pretty aggressively, pretty quickly. So if you're swing trading, this is definitely more for scalping or intraday, 5, 10, 15-minute trades. I do not swing trade, no. What car do you drive? A Ford Pinto, 1992. Two-tone. Had to replace the hood. I got it from a junkyard. It's white. The car's blue. You can't go strictly off of that. I mean, you would say, ideally price is targeting liquidity, but you also have to take into account the way price has been behaving today. And just because you have orders stacked up, there are days where price when you see orders stacked up like that, price is just going to go right to it. Today's not one of those days. There's too much volatility, so you got to be careful. Ford Pinto equals BMW M5. Day's going great. The software, Daryl, is called Bookmap. It's thin right now, man. I'd be sitting on your hands. This is not ideal. Yeah, man. How many minis do you use passive eval? Depends, man. Depends on who you are and where you are in your trading. And it depends on how price action is moving. So if Bookmap and everything is acting correctly the way that I like to see, I'll get aggressive. I'll get aggressive with it. But it has to be behaving the way I like to see it behave. Global Plus, JP. That's the one that I have. This is called Bookmap. It's a good alternative. There's Sierra charts. There's Quant Tower, from what I've heard. I don't know if Quant Tower is the same, but there's other things there's a lot of knockoffs or versions, I guess. But Bookmap is really, from the research I've done, it's the best one. I would think this wants to go down with some of the news I'm seeing on Financial Juice. Houthis attack on Israel. You would think this would want to dump here, but we'll see. You're going long. Do what you do, man. Yeah, ICT and order flow, I'd say, is how I would describe my trading. Happy Easter, JR. Hope you had a good one, man. Trump's on Fox. Oh, fuck. Excuse my language. Oh, no. Dump. Yeah, who knows? You never know what he'll start talking about. You truly never know. You never know, man. You never know. Yeah, he's doing a Thanksgiving. Yo, it's on the YouTube. Martiz. It's constantly up on the YouTube. You can go there and you can see it all the time. Go to my YouTube. It's the same Christian Trades Live. And this is just a funny image right here. He's Trump with his big bunny next to him. Those who cannot trade teach. Hey, there you go, man. It's cute. Write that down, put it on a little piece of paper and laminate it, stick it in your pocket protector. Pull it out when you need a reminder. Never sold a course. Never sold anything. You're a chronically online individual that is just going off of other things you've seen. You're cute though. You're cute. Here's 2 things I suggest you do. Spend as much energy online as you do spend online, focusing on yourself and bettering your own life. That's one. That's the first thing I'd do. Second thing I would do is get in the gym, start lifting weights. Because I guarantee you, you're either 300 pounds or you're stick skinny. Third thing I would do is make sure you're eating good food. So I also teach people how to get in really good shape. I guess I don't know how to do that either. So those who don't know how to lift, teach. Is that true for that as well? Do the markets go up when Trump talks? Depends on what he says, man. A lot of times, no. Made some pot roast last night. That sounds amazing. Have some potatoes and all that kind of stuff in there. What's Bookmap looking like? It's thin, man. It's really thin. Everybody's on pins and needles when he steps up to the microphone, so they don't want to be caught on, they don't want to get caught off sides. It's super thin. Here, I'll show it to you. It's super thin. I mean, there's some limit orders these have been resting down here all session, but I would be careful. Love the hairstyle. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, as soon as he gets up to the mic, it just thins out. Can you explain Bookmap? Yeah, it's institutional order flow. So you'll see what you see here on the chart is limit orders that are set, that are resting in the market. That's what these lines are. But these volume dots, these are executions at market. So these are the aggression of the market orders being placed. The larger the dot, the more volume there is at that level being executed. The flashes are people putting orders in and pulling orders out, or opening and closing trades potentially. Trump's talking about eggs, my mom says. Well, it is an egg roll, right? Or is he talking about the price of eggs? I'm officially funded. There you go, Kenny. I'm on a 2-week losing streak after my first payout. Any psychological tips to help get confidence back? Size down. Look back on your journaling. Hopefully you were journaling when you were doing well. Look back on your journaling and compare it to your journaling now when you're not doing well. See what you're doing differently. And sometimes you have to take a break. Some people, push really hard against that. I think sometimes a mental reset is a really good thing. Make sure that you're not focused on the money. Make sure you're focused on the process and the execution. And journaling's huge, man. So if you can look back on data that when you were trading effectively, profitably, or whatever you want to call it, look back on that data and compare it to what you're doing now. That's why I have such a detailed journal. My journal is extremely detailed because there can be details that you don't think about that are actually affecting your trading. So make sure you're taking extremely detailed notes in your journal. Believe in yourself and God. Yeah, I think that's huge too. Yeah. If you're taking payouts, man, stop, this is going to be probably a surprising thing to hear. Stop back testing. You have a strategy that works, that you can make money with. You know it works. Have faith in it. The only thing you need to focus on now is your psychology, and that doesn't come. You don't really get to mimic that with back testing. As soon as he steps away from the microphone, look how the order book started filling back up. He steps away from the mic, the order book starts filling back up right away. It's wild how as soon as he steps away, it just comes right back. One click trading is critical. Yeah. Always keep one click on. What's your strategy? Order flow mixed with ICT concepts. Don't full port. No reason for that. Yeah, he's talking 75% chance, yeah. Bookmap's got orders to the upside here, but we're just staying patient. It's actually 11, so this is my cutoff time. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it off here. We're up pretty decently on the day here. Only down on one account. So I'm going to call it. I love you guys. Thanks for all the follows. If you're new, drop a follow. We're live every day, 9 a.m. to 11. And join the Discord. I give away accounts every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time for free. Totally free Discord. Totally free to enter the giveaway. There's people in here that'll tell you. Pretty simple. I send you a coupon code if you win. You go over to Lucid or whatever firm and just enter the code and you get a free account. So join the Discord. Link's in the bio. If you have issues opening it, copy the link, open it in a browser. Love you guys. God bless you. Have a good day. We'll be back tomorrow. Don't blow any accounts. We'll see you guys. You have an amazing day too, Biker. Appreciate that.